There it is. There it is. That's that California mop.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
That's a Northern Hemisphere joke, Isaac. You wouldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand it. We're nor Hemibros. Our toilets function correctly.
Whoa, who said I had a toilet?
Hello, I'm Mark on this Trek. Welcome to 1 Minute at a Time, Star Trek The Motion Picture. With me today, as always, Izaak from Tasmania.
I went to the Dyson Sphere, but there was nothing there.
And Goodwill from United Kingdom.
Who's that?
I'm Captain Goodwill. In there.
This is a show where we watch and aggressively dissect with nerd-like minutia each and every minute of the greatest movie ever made, Star Trek The Motion Picture, like it says in the title, 1 minute at a time. Today we're starting at minute 9. This is actually a very special episode of 1 Minute at a Time, Star Trek The Motion Picture, because we recorded this episode like 2 months ago, and we had some technical issues. The media, the tape. I magnetified the tape.
Have you tried reversing the polarity?
We had corrupt data.
So Natasha, yeah.
Oh!
All right, so like I said, we're going to start at minute 9. If you're watching with us on Patreon, that's awesome. Thank you for being a Patreon member. If you're watching this somewhere else, we'll be back in a moment with our 60-second synopsis. All right, gentlemen, 60 seconds. What happens in this minute of Star Trek The Motion Picture?
This minute was captivating, breathtaking, and dramatic.
Our cliffhanger pays off. Last week, the orb was coming at the ass end of this Klingon ship.
It hits the ship.
Disintegration of one of the Klingon vessels.
Consumes the whole ship, and the whole ship vaporizes.
It just disappears.
The Starfleet people are sitting in the space
and the fine Starfleet folk on the Everybody Loves Raymond station.
They've been watching this this battle between the Klingons and the space cloud on TV.
They are in utter shock.
They've tracked where the space storm is going.
They have plotted the course of this mysterious blue cloud.
Just like every other big bad, it's going for Earth.
On a direct course for Earth.
And you think, surely that is the climax of this minute, but you are
but
wrong.
Instead of cutting to something terrifying, we cut to Vulcan.
Where we see Spock.
70s rock spot.
Ancestral breeding ground.
After a big night out, waking up in the desert.
It's all bright, so he puts his hand up to cover the light from his face. And that's the end of the minute. What is he looking at?
What's going on? Why has Spock got long hair? Where is he? I just need to know.
It's not as great of a cliffhanger as last week was, but it's still an excellent cliffhanger. Minute 9 of Star Trek The Motion Picture is pretty rad.
I thought he said incestual home.
I know what he said.
Incestual home. So, gentlemen, having watched minute 9 of Star Trek The Motion Picture again, do you have one word that distills this entire experience in your mind for you?
Terror.
Terror.
Tension.
Tension.
Ooh.
My word is again.
Oh.
Because we've done this again. Yay. If you could make this minute even better than it is, what notes do you have?
I think we just needed to see more of Spock. To just tease us after 9 minutes of not seeing any of the main characters, and we just get to see a glimpse of Leonard Skinner Spock, or Rock Spock, however you want to call it. Sprock. I need more. I need to find out what is going on. And this film has just been, the last few weeks, edging us every single week. We are just getting cliffhanger after cliffhanger after cliffhanger, and I just want more. I yearn to find out what is going to happen in minute 10.
Isn't one, thank you for sticking the word edging in there.
Shut up.
Izaak, do you have any notes that could potentially improve this already awesome minute of Star Trek The Motion Picture?
Yeah, I do, Mark. So far, the main characters of this movie have been the Klingons.
Well, they're all dead.
I'm invested in them. They're my heroes.
All of them.
I'm wanting to follow them for the next 2 years of this project. They're gone.
They're vaporized.
Who am I going for now?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why have I wasted 8 minutes up until this point heroically cheering on the Klingons, right? When they're just behaving like the Sacramento Kings.
Hang on. They were cowards. They were turning tail. They were running away.
Okay, but they were the best characters we had so far, right?
Well, they were almost the only characters we've had so far, except for Space Odyssey Dave.
So everything's been pointless up until this moment. And you know what? I'm a dumb action guy. If you're going to kill them off, give them big explosions and make it clear to me what's actually happened rather than just a blip on the screen. You're a blip on the screen. That's what I
All
say.
right, I hear you. Okay, respect. Fine. My if I had to, the note that I have to make this a better minute is to not have to record it again.
We might have to if this one's unsuccessful.
I don't like the desert planet. I don't like deserts. I don't like hot. I'm from the woods. I'm from the snow and the cold. I don't like deserts, so I would like it better if Spock maybe lived, in a beautiful pine forest with soft falling snow. He can meditate in the snow. That would be prettier. It looks too hot. I don't like everything all sweaty and hot, so that's another note that I
bet
have.
you Spock gets all the sand in his shoes and he's got it in his clothes for weeks because he just went to the beach.
Spock looks like he's got sand in his hair. It's revolting. Come on. That's almost as bad as the way your toilet works.
Hero of the minute.
What or who is the hero for this minute, gentlemen?
Spock.
Oh,
It's Spock.
straight to the rocketing to the obvious.
Spock it into the obvious.
Okay, Spock it is.
Universal. It has to be Spock. There's a reason why he's the first bridge person they've introduced. It's because he's the most iconic character from this particular version of Star Trek. We want to see Spock. We want to know what he's up to. What are you up to, Spock? We like the others. We love
The
Spock.
hero of this minute in my heart is the two of you for taking some time to come back and re-record this. Did you even know that you're my heroes? You're everything this nerd wishes I could be. If I could climb higher than Spock's desert mountain breeding ground, ancestral breeding ground, then I could say
Go climb a rock.
I climbed a rock. But also, I think the hero of this minute is Earth because it's a great setup. It's on a direct heading for Earth again. This is the first of the movies where it's on the way to
It's
Earth.
on a direct heading for America.
Those are some stakes. Do you know why those are stakes? Because I live on Earth. Because I don't want something bad to happen to Earth. Because it's my home. Because that's where America is. And without America, what is the universe going to do?
It will be fine.
Why is this the best minute so far?
Because we've reviewed it twice.
Because we've seen it more than any of the other minutes.
This is the best minute so far because this time around we have not completely and utterly on the lighting guy.
Oh yeah, you guys were shitting on the lighting guy the first time we shot this.
Rightfully so.
We've matured since then. We've matured.
So it's the best minute so far because you've matured.
I've matured.
The reason why it's the best minute is we've finally got one of the lead characters in it.
I have to agree with Izaak. This is the best minute so far because Spock showed up. We saw Spock. One of our heroes is here. I'm so excited. This is a good minute. But he looks all, and he's got sand in his hair.
Oh.
But even dirty Spock is better than no Spock.
If I would be so pissed if he was staying at my Airbnb, got all that sand in the sink.
It's the 70s. Everyone was dirty.
Everyone was dirty in the 70s. What did we learn this week? Did we learn anything? Did minute 9 of Star Trek: The Motion Picture teach us anything?
We got
gentlemen?
a terrifying plot that this mysterious blue cloud that has the ability to delete people is heading for the United States of Earth.
We don't know if they can delete people yet. We only know that they can delete Klingons.
Are Klingons not people?
No, they're not.
Oh!
And what about that smell?
You know, only top of the line models could even speak.
I mean, did you see him eating?
We learnt this week that if you really want to force your way into a film, right, you become the lighting guy. You can really impact things. You can hurt your stars, and you can make a quite boring outdoor scene iconic by just getting in there and messing around.
So you learned that you think that the lighting guy was screwing with Nimoy and just lit him too brightly, and that's why
I think he went, "This is my shot. of being the star myself.
I see. Okay.
But you misunderstand because of your Australian ways. You don't know how light works in the Northern Hemisphere, you weird toilet guy.
Oh, that's true. I'll bet light goes the same way the water in your
Right?
fucking toilet goes
I
down
bet
there.
light
Light is dumb and
bends.
backwards
Yeah,
in Tasmania.
yeah,
It's
I bet it
normal up
bends.
here. Do
Yeah.
you have children in the room? Did I just curse in front of your children?
Oh, no, I'm just thinking like there's no way light reflects properly in Grimsby.
I don't know what that means. I'm in beautiful sunny California.
When it's dark for us, it's light for you. So what about that,
Yeah,
Izaak?
dumb light, backwards light, light that goes the wrong way down the toilet.
I'm not used to you two being on the same side. I'm used to me and Mark getting up on Goodwill.
Oh, sorry. Northern Hemisphere bros here. What do you want
That's
to
true.
do?
We are from the better hemisphere, the better sphere.
Yeah.
Hema Brothers. That's right.
Yeah.
Northern Hema Bros.
Yeah.
Is this a Strange New Worlds joke? You making a Hemmer reference?
A hemorrhoid reference.
Hemmer died.
Oh, he died. He got his hand smashed and then he got it burnt. And
No, he didn't. He jumped off a cliff.
And then he got eaten by Gorns.
Yeah. Gorn and the Beautiful.
We're not getting into Gorn references.
Yes, we are.
You know, when you shave your face, I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but with your clean shaven face, that's what it is. You look like a baby Gorn.
Gorn in the USA.
Gorn in
Oh!
the USA. I've learned that this is the dumbest episode that we've ever made. Do you have any predictions for next week, gentlemen? What do you think's going to happen in minute 10 of Star Trek: The Motion Picture?
Nimoy is going to get off his knees and punch the lighting guy.
Nimoy is going to approach this from a logical standpoint, and from inside his robes, a pair of sunglasses.
I think next week we're going to reshoot minute 12. That's what I think is going to happen next week. That's our show. Thanks for jumping into the deep end of minute 9 of Star Trek: The Motion Picture with us. If you like what we're doing, hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to correct something dumb that we said, if we got something wrong, put it in the comments. You get bonus points if it's funny. You get more bonus points if you're actually right. If you're just going to be an asshole, don't even bother doing it because we're going to delete it. Hashtag no trolls. Hashtag all Trek is good Trek. I'm Mark on the search for Trek.
And I'm Izaak.
No, I'm Izaak.
I'm Izaak.
I'm Izaak.
No, I'm Izaak.
I'm Izaak.
I'm Izaak. No, I'm Izaak.
All right, go climb a rock.
Oh, God.
Goodwill, do you have a dad joke?
Man goes for an interview to be a blacksmith. And the fella goes, "Have you ever shoed a horse before?" He goes, "No, but I told a donkey to get lost once."
All right, I don't get that joke.